Taurus. It's your girl, JV. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Yo, Happy New Year. It is the astrological new year. And big shit popping, little shit stopping. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. All the videos will be rolling out as they roll out. I'm not putting a time limit on myself, nor should you. And for daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit, I do my website, justjeverything.com. Yo, Taurus. Yo, Taurus. When I was leaning into your energy, I don't even know where all this energy came from. It's like 10:30 at night. But when I was leaning into your energy, it felt really direct. It felt really assertive. It felt really confident. So I just want to say, yo, for real, like, Happy New Year. Happy equinox. March 21st, Venus, your ruling planet, goes into Aries. And yes, hot girl summer, hot boy summer, you know, that, whatever. But there's fun here, making up for last April. There's a lot of impulsivity coming up. Plenty of chase available to you should you want it. Fresh new, I wrote down. However that manifests for you. It could be in job, in love, in just sex, in career, in spirituality. There's something about freshness, newness, initiation. Your ruling planet going into cardinal fire. Something new's gonna start. It's the beginning of a season. And so something new, but also something new starting, coming in. But also make sure that you tap into the lessons of the past that you've learned. There's a lot of grown-up fun that you can have. I wrote wise sage whilin. Do with that whatever you will. On March 26th, the Sun conjuncts Venus at 5 degrees Aries. Which brings clarity and ways that you can pioneer forward. So it's just the continuation of that newness. This is not gonna go out, so I'm gonna just keep smoking it. Then on March 28th, the Sun, Venus, and Chiron all conjunct at 8 degrees Aries. And I did say that I wanted to read this. It's Aries season. It's the new year. Fuck it. Everybody's getting a little excerpt from Inside Degrees. And I want to read, it's funny because the Sun, Venus, and Chiron all conjunct in Aries at 8 degrees. But then later on, the full moon in Libra is also at Libra 8 degrees. So the direct opposite. So there is something here about mirroring, about, there is something here about duality, mirror images, really seeing yourself in someone or something else. And in my handy dandy Inside Degrees book by Elias Lonsdale, he's titled 8 Degrees Aries, a lizard dressed in blue satin and pointed shoes. And keep in mind, you can find all of these excerpts online. It's always a lot. It's always so much symbolism, so much imagery. So feel free to go online. You can choose the exact degrees. This is 8 degrees Aries, but you can do all this online yourself. So that conjunction of Venus, the Sun, so what you know about yourself to be true. Venus, your love, art, money. Chiron, the wounded soldier. Whatever identity wounds or issues that you have going on are all going to be coming together at 8 degrees Aries. A lizard dressed in blue satin and pointed shoes. Entertainment, spectacle, self-exteriorization. Quote, I am a lovable object, end quote. Taking on roles for fun and frolic, becoming everything and nothing. Identified with style and finesse, life as a throwaway. With the desire and intention to get away with a series of extravagant ruses, you are absolutely fascinated by the extent to which nobody can catch you at your favorite game. The juicy portrayal of what everybody wants to see, devoid of conscience or ethic. The ideal amoral opportunist who is loaded with talent and is the world's best self-exploiter to a point of a great joke or trick that becomes much more compelling than any real thing. I'm going to read that last sentence again because holy shit. The ideal amoral opportunist who is loaded with talent and is the world's best self-exploiter to a point of a great joke or trick that becomes much more compelling than any real thing. Whew. That really makes me want to ask, like, how, in what ways are you feeling like a joke? What feels like a joke to you, Taurus? Because this is going to come up. There's something here with this tied with this Libra full moon that happens. That Libra full moon, when is the Libra full moon? I wrote it down. This is not important. We're going too far, of course. I don't see it. March 28th. March 28th is the Libra full moon. And so there is something here. Oh shit, that is the same day. March 28th, the Libra full moon is the same day that the Sun, Venus, and Chiron are all conjunct. So 8 degrees Aries, 8 degrees Libra. And I'm going to make a a full moon video, so we can dive into the 8 degrees Libra then. But there is something big here for you guys to be tapping into. Be careful with the world's best self-exploiter. Entertainment, spectacle, self-exteriorization. I am a lovable object. There is a lot there. So you guys in your own time definitely go check that out and dive deeper into that. But there is a lot of exposure, self-exposure, self-awareness that's interwoven in that. Then on March 30th, Venus sextiles Saturn. And so there is this challenge about restriction or discipline that you can't overcome. It just will impact your relationship with your purpose. And all the Venus aspects that follow, they promote you choosing love, and they promote you having and operating with an open heart. So be sure to do what you can to stay as authentic as possible. Not that authenticity is an issue, but there may be things and people and situations coming up that have you guarded, or maybe there's something about like you feeling like a fool, some of you, in some way. And how can you resolve that? So exhale. Deep breath in. Be sure to hydrate. Because for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we are asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries season 2021 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That Elias Lonsdale is not fucking around. That shit is so deep. And there's so much. Every sentence is just so jam-packed. Woo! All right, first card out. Six of Pentacles, Taurus. Very, very interesting. What's coming up, excuse me, to be placed on the selenite throne, and what's coming up to be clarified is reciprocity. The tides and the tides are turning. The tables are turning. The scales are being recalibrated. The scales are being rebalanced. And the ways that you felt down, in the ways that you felt like you were accepting crumbs, you are really switching it up and being in a place of giving, being in a place of being able to help out other people. Oh my God, I need to put stuff on my tattoo. Six of Pentacles is also, there may be someone coming in to really invest in you. I feel like you are investing in yourself in different ways. Things of in Aries season, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, money really may be on your mind. Sorry, my Mercury is fucking debilitated. And there may be investments, new opportunities. I feel like also you guys need to pour into your health, eating better, taking better care of yourself. Some of you are tending to land, or investing in land, investing in your career. Someone may be coming in and investing in you also. There may be someone else with heavy earth placements. Queen of Wands. Some of you may be establishing a new relationship with a fire sign. There may be, I feel like this is Leo energy specifically coming up, but there may be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, excuse me, that's presenting themselves. Presenting themselves, or maybe separating themselves. I do feel like there is someone, for some of you, there's someone with heavy fire placements that is very future focused right now. Maybe somebody that you have invested in that is very future focused, who's very, who is the visionary. But also I feel like this is very much so you, Taurus, you getting into a place of you really investing in your future, investing in creating the vision that you have for yourself, that you want to see for yourself come out. All these other cards came out, and I am not taking all these cards. High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I'm not taking all this. But there is something here about you guys really tuning into yourself, really tuning into your spirituality, getting quiet, paying attention to your intuition. First card out being Six of Pentacles. It's time to really, there may be changes in work situations. You guys may be investing in different kinds of entrepreneurial pursuits. Some of you, I feel like, are moving also, but there is harmony, healing, balance restored with someone with heavy fire placements. Let's say it's not. Let's say there's no one. This is you showing up in Aries season, Taurus. You showing up in a very balanced, mature, focused way. And I feel like also some of you are investing in your popularity, or investing in marketing, or needing to invest in marketing, getting a different marketing plan, or someone coming in that's really good with marketing or good with social media, accepting help from that person, or accepting help in those areas. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. There's a lot. This Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. This happened in the Aries season video too. Queen of Wands came out for Aries, and it was the Queen of Cups instead of the Queen of Swords. So for Aries and Taurus, some of you may have heavy Aries placements, but teamwork, it seems like. It's interesting because Aries is such a loner sign, and it seems like in Aries season, we all are way more comfortable with ourselves. So there is this certain branching out allowing collaboration. So there could be someone with heavy fire or heavy air placements. I do feel like there may be, Queen of Swords is Sun in Aquarius, so there may be someone with heavy Aquarius placements coming in. That's helping you clear shit out. That's someone that comes in and speaks very matter-of-factly, is talk. And that also, I did say, when I tapped into your energy, I tapped into being direct and being assertive. And so I feel like, let's say that there aren't people around, there aren't new connections that come in. Taurus, this is you really getting into a place of tapping into that Aries fuel and that Aries fire and doing something with it. Harnessing it, talking about it, transmuting your pain into insight, into wisdom, really getting structured, establishing boundaries. There also may be new contracts or new job opportunities that are coming in that are available to you, and you need to be really clear about what you want and what you don't want to do. Don't say yes to shit that you don't want to actually say yes to. Get comfortable saying no. Get comfortable negotiating. Get comfortable compromising. Not compromising yourself, but being like, hey, this doesn't work, but I'm able to make some concession in this way. Get comfortable negotiating your terms. Get comfortable saying what it is that you need. Get really comfortable. I mean, there's something also really austere about the Queen of Swords. Something, I do feel like you guys are really stepping in because the tides are turning and the tables are turning. They're also, and because there's help coming. Help coming in monetary ways, help coming in the ways of your health. If you guys have been having health issues or feeling really low energy, it's just been Pisces season, everybody's going through it, and you definitely are about to come back feeling way more energized, feeling really popular, feeling upbeat. I do feel like you guys are investing, or someone is investing in you, and you are investing in yourself, or someone is investing in you in ways that are going to be noticeable on the exterior. You guys really accepting more responsibility and being more communicative about your feelings than ever before. And though it may not, you may be communicating about your feelings, it may not be coming out all warm and fuzzy, it may come out really matter of fact, it may come out even sharp, but be proud of your willingness to communicate, to branch out, to reach out. I do feel like you may be extending an olive branch to someone, or someone is doing that to you. Don't rush any reunions or any reconnections. I do feel like it's really important. There may be two women in your life, or two people with heavy, with balanced, masculine, feminine energy within them. There may just be two people around that are really important or really standing out, really impacting your Aries season, really helping you. But I also feel like those two people have very different opinions, very different ways of doing it. So there could just be a lot of opinions here. But also two queens out, there could be a lot of collaboration, opportunity for collaboration. But I feel like karma is coming in. The scales are being rebalanced. You guys are really experiencing, especially in the beginning of Aries season, there is a different kind of receptivity that you get to experience. Harmony coming in. Okay. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Aries season. The Emperor. For Aries season. First major arcana out. I also feel like some of you have something specific you need to say to your father. There could be really important conversations that you're having with your father, or maybe some of you may be suspicious that your father is having an affair, or that your father is dating somebody new or something of that nature. Taurus, there are just important conversations that you will be having with your father, but I also feel like there are important conversations that you're needing to really have with yourself. There's clarity. There is somebody that comes in with some kind of information or some kind of insight or wisdom that is given to you that you're like, damn, this really helps you get organized, really helps you make order of the chaos, really helps put you in a position of a different kind of authority in your life. And it's important that you allow yourself to be moved, allow yourself to be influenced. Towards the end of Aries season, structure is really important. I think you guys are really in need of a routine. And really needing to have deep conversations with yourself about authority and how you're wielding your power. Who's in the driver's seat? Are there things that you need to say? Mars is also in Gemini. Mars has finally left your sign, and things are settling out. There's not so much fire. Like the fire is dissipating. The fire within you is dissipating. It's like it's not so like rah right now. But I do feel like towards the end of Aries season, with the Emperor out like that, there may be someone with heavy Aries or Scorpio placements that's impactful, or that you need to talk to or heal, or you feel the importance of communicating with. But I also feel like anybody with heavy Aries placements, Taurus, or heavy fire placements, Taurus is just like really about business right now. Like there's no cups out. There's not a lot of emotionality here. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of people, a lot of talking. And so for final card for Taurus season, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Let's for their highest and greatest good. Ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages. One final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Deep breath. Some of you are really triggered by the thing with your father, or really triggered about this thing with this Aries. And it's like, handle it, hun, because it helps you move forward. I do feel like there may be obstacles to overcome with the father or with the Aries or the Scorpio, but the sooner that you handle it, the sooner that you handle it, and the sooner that you learn the lesson of organization and getting structured and wielding your authority properly, getting a hold of your anger, putting putting outdated shit to bed, really being done with what no longer serves you. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Under that is the Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles. And then the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's just like the blindfold is coming off. By the end of Aries season, you do find yourself receiving recognition and rewards for the ways that you really have stepped up to the plate and really adulted. It's interesting because the Aries video is called Adulting. Some of you need to check the Aries video. I don't know if they're cross watchers or you're dating somebody with heavy Aries or heavy Aries or Scorpio placements. But it's really important for you guys to understand there's going to be some mirroring here. There's going to be some hindsight, some lessons coming in. And I do feel like some of you really want to communicate with somebody who isn't necessarily ready to communicate with you. And this could be your father or someone who was in the military or someone with anger issues. But Taurus, you really have the opportunity to level up by way of words, by way of expressing yourself, by way of, interesting, by way of getting yourself a bird's eye view. There is a certain level of emotional detachment that you will really benefit from in Aries season. You like taking a step back, really you taking a step back, removing yourself from like the emotional thick of it, really gives you the opportunity to change the tides and put yourself up in the ways that you felt down. A lot of you feel like you're coming into Aries season really being done accepting breadcrumbs of affection, being done accepting breadcrumb or accepting less than what you are worth, or not receiving what the pay that you're supposed to be getting. But the blindfold is coming off, and you are hyper aware of your value. And there is something very important about expressing yourself, especially when it comes to money and when it comes to like securing the bag. There is a certain level of investing in yourself that you need to take seriously. And once you take yourself seriously and like your trajectory seriously and where you're going, what you're trying to do, other people are noticing that and will really pour into you as well. There are lessons in receptivity and asking for help and accepting help. That really, and that help and that receptivity that you allow in will really put you in a different position. Management. Being upbeat, being popular, being sought after, being really, and not that you aren't already, but you guys are really like feeling confident, feeling the warmth, feeling the fire. There is a big change, a recalibration of the scales. And it's important that you get more comfortable articulating your feelings. And if you're trying to articulate your feelings or get closure with someone specifically, especially if they have Aries placements, or if you're trying to co-create or do something like that, or create with them, if you are the one who did the wrong or who are in the wrong in some way, you don't get to set the pace of someone's healing. So there is something about like speak your piece, apologize, offer, extend, invite, do whatever it is that you feel called to do. But either way, it results in success, Taurus. There is someone with heavy Aries placements that will contribute positively to your success, or has contributed positively to your success. And if you're at odds with that person, you don't necessarily need closure. This person doesn't need closure, so you may need to really get in a point of giving closure to yourself. There also may be important conversations that you're having with your father. Your father may help you in some regards to your success, or in some regards to like what you're trying to do with, or a passion project that you're trying to pursue, or a move, or something of that nature. Don't be afraid to ask your dad or a paternal figure, or someone that's older than you, or of authority in some way, for advice or for help, because it's time, and that's how you get shit done. Just like moved the deck over, and the 9 of Pentacles came out. It's really time for you to establish some independence. Let's get into it. Oh, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. I want to go ahead and start with clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, because there's, like I said, the tables are turning. There is some kind of new abundance. You guys may be feeling really generous, or someone may be generous to you. Some of you may be starting a new job, maybe in a position of responsibility or leadership, or feeling really popular because of something someone gave you. You may be stepping into a new role that is drawing more people to you. Either way, Aries season, Taurus, you're going to be very attractive, upbeat, future focused. And it's important that the vision that you are seeing in your head and cultivating and feeling in your body, that you verbally express and make boundaries for, so that you can really level up as far as your discipline and structure and dominate. And so that you can really establish. There's something here about law and order. Some of you may have court issues, or there may be stuff that you're needing to say to your father, or standing up to a boss, or standing up, or putting yourself in a position of authority That is how this looks. Look at how this forward motion. But there is something here about the way that they're looking at each other. So I do feel like they're in Aries season, you establishing your boundaries, you saying how you feel. This may be like a harsh conversation you're having to have with an Aries, or a Scorpio, or with your father, or a boss, or someone of someone possibly like a paternal figure. Or maybe some of you are in the military or having to talk about your experience in the military. Either way, please clarify the Six of Pentacles, because some of you are, the scales are recalibrating, and some of you are receiving something of value, or you're in a position to be really generous. And it is, if you have it, you definitely should give it. You will greatly benefit from being generous, Taurus. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Six of Pentacles does not want to talk. Maybe there's some kind of generosity that's coming in that you guys are being secretive about. Maybe there is inheritance coming in. For some of you. Some of you, you're giving to a Scorpio, or someone with Scorpio placements is giving to you. But the concept of generosity, giving and receiving, will be transformational for you. The things that you give will, this is like deep, deep karma. Giving in big ways will help you generate really positive karma and things coming towards you, but also there is some sort of like metamorphosis here. You really like all the horses going in motion, moving forward. Queen of Wands says that it's time to be upbeat. It's time to be confident. You're going to feel the fire in Aries season. You're going to want to make bold moves, and the bold moves that you want to make, you need to talk about them. I don't feel the need to clarify these people. Okay, well, let's, real quick. Is there anything, what's going on with the fire sign? Please, ooh, all right, she does want to talk. Some of you, there may be a new, an apology coming in with someone from, with fire placements, or needing to be stern. The King and Queen of Swords are out. Some of you are maybe trying to apologize to this person, or to, there may be a new relationship or a new crush or new feelings, but you may not be in a position to really show your feelings that well. That's what I'm saying. There is something about you learning how to really express yourself here, how to, Queen of Swords, being in the center of the reading, there is something important about you learning how to verbalize your emotions. Some of you are having amorous feelings for someone that with heavy fire placements that you are hiding, or that they're kind of being tight-lipped about how they feel about you. You may have had an apology or something with this person, but it doesn't mean that they are like open to being in a relationship or open to moving forward. They're still like protecting themselves in some way. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Taurus, maybe any of you who are messing around with or involved with someone with heavy air placements, particularly this is Sun in Aquarius. So if there is an Aquarius around, then I feel like they definitely have positive things to contribute to your career. But there are just like sharp, or there are conversations that you guys are going to be having that, yeah, there are conversations that are going to be coming up that contribute to your coin, that contribute to your money. And I feel like you need to really be clear and concise and honest and trustworthy and austere and bold about your money moves that you're making. Venus is about to be in Taurus in like a few months, so it's really gonna perk up for you guys. And yeah, some of you are turning your back on things. There's stuff here for some of you with family. Some of you are really having to tell it like it is to family members. Maybe telling your family that you're moving, or that you are wanting to travel or do something different. But I do feel like some of you there are things that you need to say, or things that someone is saying to you that will cause you to turn your back. that will cause you to be like, okay, I've already got stuff set in motion, so let me go ahead and just move forward. This is, and also some of you, like, you stand up for yourself, or you start really manifesting and speaking what you want. The money comes, the money and the abundance and the stability start to come in, and you can turn your back on the bullshit and really start merging your practicality with your passion and doing stuff on a regular basis, on a daily basis, that contributes to your come up, that contributes to your leveling up. With the Emperor being out, it's like, who is in charge? What are you in control of? You know, this Mars moving into Gemini, it's going to be a very cerebral time. So really think about, what does that Mars or Aries energy, how does it show up? How does it activate for your life? How have the Aries rule or Mars ruled people in your life, what are the roles that they've played? What can you learn from them? But the Emperor is also asking, what is your relationship to authority and to visibility? This here, what's going on, like, here, this feels like putting yourself in a position of being seen, of being visible, of being like a head figure or the poster child or the mouthpiece of something, being the public face of something. So there could be skills that you're really needing to master, as far as like public speaking or being presentable or talking to people, schmoozing, getting what you want. And it's time to really, like, some of you are like, I can't work for someone else. I can't. Some of you are just like, I need to work for myself. I need to do this myself. This is just a me thing. And so you're really needing to figure out your issues with authority. If you're bucking the system on purpose just to buck it, are you being rebellious just to be rebellious? Are you being stubborn just to be stubborn? You know, it's... The Emperor, please clarify the Emperor for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Because the Emperor energy helps us operate within restriction. It can help you, this energy can help you really produce tangible results. You, by the end of Aries season, see how close this is to the end of Aries season? It's just like, you may find yourself in a position, this is like you finding yourself in a position of authority and responsibility, making more money by way of self-discipline, by way of really tapping into logic, being logical about your passions, and really like creating a system for yourself. You can achieve great things, Taurus. There's great things to be achieved here. Please clarify the Emperor. How is the Emperor showing up? But for some of you, there is stuff going on with your father that you need to say, or a boss. All right. What came out was the Ace of Wands reversed with 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yes, some of you have something important to say, a declaration that you're needing to make either to your father or a boss or someone with heavy Aries placements. The relationship or the opportunity, there may be an opportunity that comes in that's delayed. There may be something about a party, or you guys are like really healing from maybe third-party situations, healing from breakups, healing from past deep emotional wounds, grieving, loss, pain. Some of you, I feel like, you may have lost your father, and there may be inheritance or something coming in, but you're still like, I'd rather have, the person than the money, and this, I'd rather have the person than this fucking pain, or vice versa. There's deep emotional wounds regarding an Aries, your father, or authority, that you really need to tend to, so you don't block your blessings, so that you are, it's like, pay attention, no more evading of your emotions, because you may be missing out on opportunities for togetherness and for collaboration because of past pain or sadness. Please clarify the 6 of Wands. Deal with whatever it is, Taurus, so that you can move forward into your success, because the divine sees you. The divine, that's my favorite thing about this card, is the way that the horse is looking back at him. Like, I got you. I see you. We deserve this. We did this. Paving the path, leading the way before you. Please clarify the Six of Wands. Whoo! Came up as the Ace of Swords reversed. I feel like there's logic or something that you guys are, ignoring. There's success that that's available to you, but you have to get out of your own way, Taurus. And the issue with you guys is always going to be articulating your words. It's always going to be an issue there doesn't always have to be an issue, but you guys govern the throat. And so that is your challenge in this lifetime, is to get out of your head and really start expressing yourself. There is divine insight, aha moments. This also could be conversations or arguments or things that you're not willing to see, not willing to look at. But this is the time to choose vulnerability. Stop letting logic lead. Tap into how you feel so that you can put the swords down and take that blindfold off and tend to all the emotions that you have placed in the background so you can be done and level up, baby. So that you can level up, because it's time. Some of you really need to be careful of burning the candle at both ends this Aries season. And you will be tempted to do that, to just go. But you've got to feel and talk about how you feel so that you can end the cycle and level the fuck up. And collaborate, reestablish new foundations, new friends, new people, because it's time. I love you.